Hello, this is Sharia Pointer, and this is my final presentation. This will reflect everything I've learned this semester and how I used it towards the ISTE standards for teachers. So this is our standard number one, which is facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. And with this, it's like teachers use their knowledge of subject matter, teaching and learning, and technology to facilitate and experiences that advance student learning, creativity, and innovation in both face-to-face and virtual environments. So I chose comics because I felt this supported the promote, support, and model creative and innovative thinking and inventiveness, which is it supports this standard because I feel like it's also virtual environment, but you also can do it face to face if it was necessary. And then I have the graphic organizers because these do promote um people to think, but also it makes them put it into a creative way. Plus, this also is a very crafty way to show your thinking skills and how things connect. Another thing I chose to support this standard was the web quest because I felt like it did model collaborative knowledge construction by engaging and learning with students, colleagues, and others in face-to-face and virtual environments because you can also use this on virtual environments, but you can also use it towards face-to-face if the teacher didn't want it to make an online type session with the class. So next we have standard two, which is design and develop digital aid learning experiences and assessments. I felt like coding took place of this because it did develop the technology enriched learning environment that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in setting their own educational goals, managing their own learning, and assessing their own progress. Because with this hour of code, you were on your own time of how you needed to go along with the coding. And this is also a good way to teach students about computer science at an early age and they don't even recognize it. Another one I chose was one of the Web 2.0 apps I found. It's called Adaptive Mind. I felt like this was towards the customizing and personalized learning activities to address students' diverse learning styles, working strategies, and abilities using digital tools and resources. Because with this app, you can it's the parent personalizing or the teacher personalizing just for that one student, and it goes by that student's pace, which is also a good representation of this standard too. Standard three, I use Quiznetic, which is another Web 2.0 app that I found. It's kind of like Kahoot, kind of. It's designed and adapted relevant learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity. Because with this, is the teacher designs it, especially for the students, the stuff they should know, and this is also a fun way to promote student learning and creativity because if they want to, they can make a game up on their assignments if they have to create a presentation or some type of student sample or quiz or something. This can be one of their solutions if we ever did something like that in our class. Next, we have our standard number three, and that is model digital age work and learning. Teachers exhibit knowledge, skills, and work processes representative of an innovative, professional, and a global and digital society. So I chose spreadsheets because this communicates relevant information and ideas to students, parents, peers, with using a digital age media and format. So with spreadsheets, it shows so much data that can be processed in any type in other formats also towards the students and parents on whatever we have going on in our classroom. And then we can also teach them that as teachers. So Another thing I chose as a teacher, lesson plans demonstrate fluency in technology systems and to transfer current knowledge to new technologies and situations. And I feel like that takes place in lesson plans because we already have lesson plans as teachers, but as the years go on, we do update them with the current knowledge and new technologies. And then we have modifications for certain situations for different people. So I feel like this took a good place right here at the digital age work and learning. And next, I have the lecture capturing because I feel like this collaborates with students, peers, parents, and community members using digital tools and resources to support student success and innovation. Because with audio capturing, we can express to everyone, because everyone can listen and stuff, and we can express to everyone all these different things to help for student success and innovation. So next we have standard 4, which is promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility. And I feel like lecture capturing went great with this because it addresses the diverse needs of all learners by using learner-centered strategies, providing suitable access to appropriate digital tools or resources. So with this, it goes for different learners. You can always record yourself video wise, or you can do the audio wise, or you can do the audio and visual. And you can also have hands-on capturing things for students, which is good for the diversity in learning for students. And then I chose lesson plans for this also because this advocates model and teach safe, legal, ethical use of digital information, and I feel like it shows the copyrights, intellectual properties, because we give credit to everything we get our stuff from, like the standards. We put where we got our standards from, we put where we got our lesson plan set up from, and we also give the websites their credit. So legal things won't happen if something happens. We never know, just to be on the safe side. And another thing I chose was Weebly for this one because it models the understanding and global awareness of engaging colleagues and students of other cultures with digital age communication. And with my Weebly, it's like communicating what I've learned and collaborating different tools, like um different assignments we've done, which is also a collaborating tool to go on the Weebly to let other people be able to see and understand how I came up with what I created. So next we have is standard 5. And for this, I use coding for the standard 5 because it is locally and globally something that people are doing now in different learning communities. And it's a creative application for students to use with technology, which also improves their student learning. So this is good for standard 5. Another thing I chose was the video capturing because it's goes with the second subtopic because it actually does play a role in the community and building because teachers express their different findings and learnings with the video capturing, explaining different things they talk about during class or stuff that's happened during their class time, which is a good way to explore. But most teachers upload a TeacherTube instead of YouTube, so that's a different way. Another thing I chose was the strategies for the low tech environments because this also teaches teachers how to teach learners in different communities, locally and globally, which is something that makes this an effective tool, digital tool, and resource for teachers nowadays in classrooms. And that is all that I have about the final presentation with the ISTE standards, and thank you so much.